sit back, relax, and enjoy, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
It's not gonna happen, and Daniel McMillan,
Pennsylvania native, kept here winning here at Pocono.
Third win of the season, and win the championship.
Ryan Benjamin with the last lap pass.
And he is going to score the victory in the Minute Maid 300.
Sam Oskin, third win of the season.
He's gonna get it and only leads 3 laps today!
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
hello and welcome to race 17. We are here at Darlington for the Cookout Southern 500. This is SCSO Season 3, if you did not know already. I didn't say it, but I feel like that should be pretty obvious at this point, especially with these cars. We've got this race, and then we've got one more race, the Daytona night race, which will end up being the final race of the regular season. So that's going to be a good one to look out for. At the moment, we've had a lead change. Corey LaJoie moving up 2 spots, was in third, to take the points lead away from Randy Mayhew, who is only 19 points behind. However, Jonathan Gutierrez 82 points behind the leader, 63 behind Mayhew. Lauren Martinez moving back up into the top 5 in points, sitting in 4th, and then Tyler Mills not losing or gaining anything, sitting in 5th. Daisy Morgan was the driver to fall out, basically where Lauren Martinez is now. Daniel McMillan falling back yet another position, sitting 10th in points, still a fairly good, really good position to be in, especially since 16 drivers is what we need, and Jeremiah Dwayne is on that cutoff line at the moment. He lost 5 positions on that last outing, and the 2 biggest movers after last race was Nathan Stapleton, Nathan Stapleton and Samet Oskin. Stapleton, the biggest mover to at least get himself in to the cutoff line or cutoff area. Oskin not so much, sitting 19th in points, but we'll keep an eye on him, see how he does. We do still have 2 races left, but with that being said, let's get these drivers rolling off. Lauren Martinez starts on the pole here at Darlington. Noelle Tucker on the outside of her. David Angelo Burnett and last week's winner and new points leader Corey LaJoie starting on the outside in 4th. Then we've got Daisy Morgan and Madison Tall, who is no longer the final driver in points. And then we've got Usmain Hamid and a good start for Daniel McMillan here today. Then we've got Darren Allen and Nathan Stapleton, again, who I said recently moved up 8 positions to an 11th place spot. But we'll run back through the rest of the field here, make sure everyone was able to get off. If not, then we will redo it, which looks like we'll have to redo it. So back we go. Sad times. I hate when that happens. I should probably do this before I start recording, just in case, but sometimes it works out, and other times it does it like this, where we gotta try it multiple times, and that's not very cool or fun to watch, I guess. So
drivers or engines.
Hopefully everyone got off this time. It looks like it. Derek Campbell, Jesse Turner, both of them have gotten off pretty well, so looks like we'll be fine. Will Parrish is the new, unfortunately dropped 3 positions, fell below Madison Tall, and is now 40th in points. So we'll see that battle go on. We'll see how that works out. But Madison Tall has been doing fairly well these past few races. It's not that she hasn't done well. Yeah, she's been involved in a lot of wrecks, but she has had chances, or she has had moments where she's been up front. It's just really unfortunate, just getting caught up in not so lucky or fortunate situations. Nothing too beneficial, but Lauren Martinez and Madison Toll and Daisy Morgan, 3 female drivers up front. Josephine O'Neill, the only other one not close to them. But we'll have to see how this race goes. Hopefully not a wreck fest, but hopefully it should be a good one. I expect something good to come out of it. So Lauren Martinez going to lead the field to the green here at Darlington for the Cookout Southern 500. And just like that, lap 1 is complete, and looks like we might be okay. Now, after lap 1 is usually when people start to hit the wall. It's just how it is. And it looks like Corey LaJoie got not too great a start there. Still on the outside, he's going to have some trouble getting to that bottom line if he's struggling now, especially if he hits that wall, which is something that could happen, being stuck on the outside. But really, right now, Josephine O'Neill, not Josephine O'Neill, sorry, Lauren Martinez has got to worry about Noelle Tucker, who got a run on her, and if she gets into the wall, that could mean trouble. Daisy Morgan into the wall, not sure how much damage that will cause, or how much damage that's really doing to the car, and how much that's going to affect her going forward. It looks like she is able to hold off Daniel McMillan, however, and Corey LaJoie able to grab that 8th position comfortably over Trey Wright and Eric Monaco, who is, in fact, the last driver inside of the top 10. But that might change. Trey Wright up the track. Eric Monaco almost made the mistake. So Matt Oskin coming by. He's going to have if he has a good day, that could put him on that line going into Daytona to make it in to the postseason. Tywes Holman, at the moment, he is 15th. This rookie started off the season pretty strong, not too much since then. Looks like Lauren Martinez was passed for the lead, has fallen back into 5th. Noelle Tucker, at the moment, pretty good spot to be in. Not too much pressure coming from anyone else behind him. Looks like Usman Hamid is going to fall back a little bit. We'll see just how far as the rest of the field will start to catch up. Benny Watson having yet another, at least rough start. Not sure if he's gotten into the wall yet, but he hasn't had too much luck going forward. Finally able to get around someone. It looks like Ibrahimian has had some major damage done from the wall. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Lap traffic could definitely be a thing. And look at this, Madison Toll all the way back here. About 27th, 28th. Could lose even more, but man, that's just unfortunate for that team there after a couple good races. They like to keep the momentum going, but you never know. Lauren Martinez hard into the wall. Not sure if Corey LaJoie or any of the other drivers behind him have gotten into the wall, or behind her have gotten into the wall. Man, that's an unfortunately hard hit there into the wall. Still able to keep up. Not sure if she's going to be any slower, but getting into the wall and having these guys so close into the wall again, that's definitely going to affect her momentum, as 3 drivers will be able to go around her. Maybe 4 with Holman right on the cusp. Trey Wright's back here as well. He's looking for a win. You never know who could make it in, to the postseason. Obviously, we've got LaJoie, Mayhew, Gutierrez, Martinez, Mills. Those drivers most likely are locked in. I know LaJoie, Mayhew are. At least that's what it seems. But yeah. You never really know who's going to make it in. Especially from 20th, about 20th to that 16th spot. Obviously 16th being the cutoff line. It looks like Monaco He's had a little problem. I think he got into the wall. I missed it. But he's gotten into the wall, or at least some type of issue, and he's definitely a lot slower. However, Noel Tucker's still out front. Darren Allen looks like he was able to get around Burnett, same as McMillan. McMillan going for his 4th win of the season. If he could pull that off after the utter, I guess, rut he has been in, that would be something. LaJoie going for his 2nd win in a row, trying to clinch at least the regular season points lead. Everyone goes into the postseason the same. Obviously, though, wherever you finish will be the order that you start in the postseason, but it'll still be the same. So if Corey LaJoie was to have the points lead going into the postseason, he would have the points lead going into the postseason. Well, points lead quotations. Noel Tucker gonna have to worry about McMillan here. Though I will say with McMillan, he has had chances to be up front, but from where he started, he doesn't usually doesn't get the chance to be. Now, not sure what's going on with him now. Looking like he might get into this wall coming off of this turn. Not gonna happen, but he's definitely gonna have a battle on his hands with Corey LaJoie right there. Not what you want to do, especially here at Darlington, is being on that outside line. Looks like he's a little bit high. He's not going to be able to get into the wall, which is a good thing for that team. Looks like Oskin and Holman comfortably inside of the top 10 with Trey Wright. Looks like Eric Monaco. And look who has joined the fun. Josephine O'Neill sitting in 20th right now. A good finish for that team. Would definitely at least give him a chance to be inside of the cutoff line. Now, this driver here, Jeremiah Dwayne, is the cutoff line, sitting 16th in points. Going to have to do some work, or at least finish pretty well. Holman is quite a few positions in front of him. Noel Tucker, if he were to win this race, it's going to be close. Definitely want to get the best finish that you can. Darren Allen putting a lot of pressure now on that 13 car, and it looks like McMillan able to find that line, like I said, or like we saw earlier, behind LaJoie. And now Burnett, and well, Burnett's trying to catch our leaders here. Allen trying to put as much pressure on Tucker as he can, but not looking like he's going to make a move anytime soon, or at least within the next lap or two. He's had a couple chances, but just not really seeing the aggression there. Maybe waiting for something. However, we do have quite a bit of racing left. 56 laps. That's quite a bit. Oh, looks like Randy Mayhew and his brother, Brandon Mayhew. Not the outing that they want to have right now. It looks like Gutierrez definitely not the outing he wants. Same with Watson back there, but it looks like all these drivers have gotten into the wall, or just lost the pack. But really just unfortunate for a lot of these drivers. Some of these drivers really needing good finishes here if they want to continue. And it's kind of crazy. Some of these drivers drive really well, but they just every now and then just not a good outing. Or they'll have a good outing and then it just be a few races of kind of torment for them. But Noel Tucker, Darren Allen, David Angelo Burnett, Corey LaJoie, Daniel McMillan, both of these guys having amazing outings. Specifically, Daniel McMillan definitely needing that. He could put LaJoie into the wall. Not going to happen, but could be pretty close. He's going to have to worry about Smet Oskin now. And Holman. Threading the needle there. Definitely a good job keeping that position, that 5th position from Oskin. Now it looks like Burnett able to catch up to the 27 and the 13. See if he can, or if he's going to be able to make an impact on this race lead. Now Darren Allen might get a little bit more aggressive now that he's got a driver behind him. Well, at least breathing distance behind him. But you never know. It's been a few laps since he's been on Tucker's tail, and just not able to make a move. Not sure if he's, losing ground through the turns or what, but if he could just get a nose under him, it most certainly could be able to take the lead. Now McMillan gotta keep behind, gotta keep in front of Corey LaJoie, and that's gonna be a big one. If he gets passed by LaJoie, he's getting passed by Oskin and Holman. Might also get passed by Wright, Monaco, maybe O'Neill. Once you get past once, it just kind of spirals down with how close these guys are now. Looks like Watson and Fitzwater making their way up just a little bit by a little bit. But we have spread out quite a bit. This is on 107. So, not bad racing, but Darren Allen just not making any moves. So, gotta wonder what's going on with that team. And yeah, every time through the turn just loses that ground. Noel Tucker might be in a position that if Darren Allen doesn't make a move and doesn't get passed by Burnett, he might win this thing. That'd put him on at 2 wins for the season. He's 13th in points right now. That definitely be a good thing, but it's kind of been the case. A lot of rookies just dominating the season. I get that we do have way more rookies than we do veterans, but man, it's kind of crazy. In fact, Corey LaJoie is our points leader, and then Lauren Martinez. We only have 2 veterans inside of the top 5, and then Hamill Monaco inside of the top 10. We only got 4 total veterans inside of the top 10, which is kind of crazy. A lot of the veterans are towards the bottom of the field in points. It looks like LaJoie was able to get around McMillan for that 5th position, or 4th position, my bad. It looks like McMillan was able to maintain that 5th position. Oskin and Holman, I guess, weren't close enough. But it seems that Noel Tucker kind of pulling away at the moment. Not too much passing is happening anymore, which is something that, it's a little strange. Amazing run there by Darren Allen, though. Wow. I just can't get too far away from anyone. Oh, McMillan. I think he got into the wall that time. He's going to lose quite a bit of position. Might be what happened, or he just got passed. That is also a possibility, but he sunk back like a rock. Fighting now to keep his position inside of the top 10. He's going to be able to do it, sitting now in 8th, but Monaco and Holman, along with Oskin, able to get around him. And that's definitely not what you want, but a top 10 for that team would definitely put him back in the right direction. So I guess we can check in. Noel Tucker in the wall. Not sure what happened there, but Darren Allen is going to be our new leader when we get back to the line. Wow. Not something you expect from your leader, to just get in the wall. No one was trying to pass him, I don't believe. I think he did that on his own. Back in the wall he goes. Matt Oskin now trying to get around him. Wow. That is something I didn't expect. I was going to come to the back and check out some of these guys. Tyler Mills is in the top 5 at points at the moment. Just, man, I was going to check in on a couple of these guys that are in the top 16. Chris Shaw's in the top 16. But, wow, Noel Tucker is now sitting in 5th position. Can't imagine that car's going to do him too much work. Or, do him too well. Seeing as he's gotten into the wall, he might be a little bit slower than a couple of these guys behind him. Man, that's just unfortunate for that 13 team. Leading majority of this race so far to just get in the wall. But Darren Allen definitely will say he will take this this mistake, I guess you could say. He's 17th in points. If he wins this race, most certainly getting into the playoffs, or into the postseason, at least after this race. Now, after Daytona, that's a different story. it's all up in the air at Daytona for those few positions surrounding that area. So, you know, we'll just have to see how that goes. But it looks like Corey LaJoie able to catch up to our leaders now. Corey LaJoie looking for, again, like I said, 2 races in a row. Now, the way that passing's been going, I think you might have to wait for someone to get in the wall before you can truly make a pass, unless, well, I guess actually no, Noel Tucker did get in the wall, so a lot of these drivers are able to get around him. Which looks like Jeremiah Dwayne now inside of the top 10. Looks like he is trying to solidify his spot, but being so close to the cutoff line, it's going to be tough, especially going into Daytona. Looks like LaJoie trying to get around Burnett now, as he's going to bring along Oskin to do the job. We'll have to see if Oskin will be able to complete the pass. It looks like he will. Here comes Holman. Oh, man. Major braking there. It looks like what McMillan did earlier. So that's most likely what happened. Broke, you know, hit the brakes so he wouldn't get into the wall exiting the turn. And he's going to lose quite a few positions, as this race is coming down. We're about halfway. About halfway. I guess just over halfway. Darren Allen, he's got to worry about Corey LaJoie right now. Cement Oskin, you know, great outing for these 2 drivers here. Oskin, like I said, is 19th in points. He's going to continue to move up. If he has a good outing at Daytona, we could see him at the cutoff line. You know, same with Holman here. He is... Oh, well, I mean, he is 15th, so a good finish would definitely boost him up in the points. Daniel McMillan trying to, like I said earlier, get back in the right direction. Top 5 finish would definitely do that. Top 10 finish would do that, do the same, really, but top 5 would just be a little bit better for him. Looks like Oskin was able to catch up to 47 of LaJoie. Now, it looks like LaJoie, the way it's going, the 4 drivers that are behind him, Mayhew, Gutierrez, Martinez, and Mills, have Martinez, Mayhew, Gutierrez, well, there's Mills. Gutierrez is climbing up just a little bit, but still 27th. That's not where you want to be. Those 4 drivers are not, like, LaJoie's just gonna run away with this unless, you know, he just doesn't finish the race. But the way it's going right now, LaJoie has a grip on this points lead. Looks like Darren Allen, looks like he's getting a little pressure now from these drivers behind him. More so from LaJoie, as Oskin not looking like he's going to do too much. Ooh! Oskin tried to get a little aggressive there, it seemed. Looks like LaJoie kind of put a stop to that. Maybe Allen, following his footsteps, came down the track and well, prevented that from happening. Looks like Holman trying to hold on to this 4th position. Not too much pressure from Monaco here, as we are going to have to see what happens, as McMillan trying to reach his way into the top 5. As we're about to come up on lap 40, it looks like Noel Tucker able to get around, surprisingly get around Trey Wright. Not sure what happened to Wright here, but let's see if he's got any damage. Doesn't look like it. He may have just hit his brakes, and looks like Jeremiah Dwayne now 9th, and Moses Bird sitting in 10th. Oh man, Burnett falling outside of the top 10. You got O'Neal trying to get inside of the top 10. Chris Shaw, Nathan Stapleton. A lot of these drivers just trying to make their way. as it looks like there is now a gap between our first, or second and third place drivers. A little bit between our first and second, but you never know. LaJoie trying to clinch the regular season points lead. Looking to see if we have any caution. We haven't had a caution. To be fair, we haven't had much passing since the beginning of the race, as LaJoie has been caught by the three drivers behind him, and yeah. Darren Allen, since taking the lead, he has not shown any signs of giving it up, which, good job that team there. At the moment, like I said, 17th in points. A win would most certainly put him in into the cutoff, or into the postseason. And it's kind of interesting back here. They break off and then they catch each other. It's strange. Now I'm waiting for a pass to occur for the lead, but you never know if that'll even happen. And it's strange. It's like a lot of these drivers, they know that they're locked in, or really well off on points. So I don't know. It's like they've just not driven as hard or what, but. I don't know. I feel like once you start seeing that downward trend, you'd want to, try to boost it up or something. I don't know. It looks like Holman now getting passed by, well, there was an attempt, it seemed like, by Monaco on Holman. I don't know. Coming down in a couple laps to 10 to go. I'll have to see how this finishes out. If Corey LaJoie is able to make a pass on the 27, that would mean 2 races in a row for LaJoie. But if not, that's that's a second place finish. That's definitely something that he wants. It's not something that you just give up. It's something you'd want to take in, definitely with a open arms. A win's a win, yeah, but second place, especially this close to the end of the regular season, you can take what you're gonna get. If it keeps you in that postseason cutoff, you're gonna take it. Really starts when you're in that postseason. But right now, Darren Allen trying to buy his ticket into the postseason with a win here. Now, again, like I've said multiple times throughout the season, it is not if you win, you are in. But if he wins this race, he's definitely got a great chance of being in. After that Daytona race, it's gonna get interesting now. Not sure what's going on here with Samet Ozkin. If he'd braked, but we've seen it a couple times with different drivers. He's gonna lose that position now. I thought Corey LaJoie was gonna make a move, but Tywis Holman now in third is Eric Monaco, trying to take that 4th position. Just making sure that no caution is out, or if there is one, we catch it. But it looks like Danny McMillan still trying to get inside the top 5. As, where did Samet Ozkin? I don't know why I was looking so hard for him. He's in 4th. But Samet Ozkin sitting in 4th. Eric Monaco still in 5th. We only really had 3rd and 4th switch positions that time around. As it looks like, unless I'm going crazy, yeah, they have moved up. Burnett back inside of the top 10. Josephine O'Neill, Trey Wright falling back. Not sure what's going on with that team. With only a few laps to go, see if they can get something going. It looks like, yeah, Benny Watson. Oh, did I see smoke? Nathan Stapleton has just blown an engine. Man, sitting 11th in points. This is not going to be good. Blowing an engine this late in the race, so close to finishing out, would have been, well, definitely would have been higher than what it said there, but running fairly well to, oh, looks like Tywis Holman taking 2nd away from Corey LaJoie. Wow. What's happening right now? I don't know how to feel about it. But Nathan Stapleton, just, man, that's a hard one to handle. Not what you want to happen, especially this late in the race and this late in the season. We'll have to see. He is going to finish last. No, Brandon Mayhew will finish last. But he will finish second to last, and that's going to do quite a bit of damage on his post-season spot. Tywis Holman making the first pass on the lead in quite a while, and is going to do it in a commanding fashion. Here comes Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie not going to take that pass he got from Tywis Holman very lightly at all, but if Holman can win this race, this would be his first race, or his first win of the season, and his first win on the channel. This would be a historic moment. He is in the cutoff spot, but he is 15th. This would most certainly bump him up high enough to be, maybe safe if anything were to happen at Daytona. But he has been pretty consistent. When I say consistent, he's gotten 3 top 10s and 2 top 5s, but at least finishing in well enough positions to get in off a point, sitting 15th. He's honestly doing a great job in that car. Corey LaJoie doing a fantastic job in that car. He's gotten a win this season, but we're almost there. So Matt Oskin, man, Darren Allen lost the lead and has fallen back like a rock. That's insane. If Daniel McMillan can get around Darren Allen, that would put him inside of the top 5. He's going to shut the door on him, of course. But here we are. Two laps to go. White flag this time by Tywis Holman. Not really anyone to worry about at the moment. He is in his own zip code. Tywis Holman's going to take the white flag for the Cookout Southern 500. Tywis Holman trying to get his first win of the season, his first career win, might I add. What a historic way to do it, to clinch, or most likely clinch, his spot in the playoffs or the postseason. So we are coming around the final turn. I cannot speak. Turn 4. It's going to be a drag race for second, but Tywis Holman's going to win at Darlington. Going to win the Cookout Southern 500. Looks like Corey LaJoie was able to win that second position with Cement Oskin third, Darren Allen fourth, and Eric Monaco. One more lap and he would not have finished in fourth like he had. Darren Allen finished in 5th, and then Daniel McMillan not able to finish in the top 5 like he'd been trying to for so long, but we'll grab that 6th place finish with Jeremiah Dwayne, Noel Tucker, Moses Bird, and David Burnett finishing at the top 10. Wow. Tywis Holman picking up his first win of the season. Fantastic. Honestly, a great race for that team there. Looks like Fitzwater able to pick up quite a few positions, finishing 19th with Benny Watson and Gutierrez climbing their way up 20th and 22nd respectively. 1 race left. I'm actually really curious to see how the points will play out. Because there's so many drivers that are up in the points that have done poorly the past couple weeks, or the past few races, and some of these guys that are just below or a couple spots below the cutoff line, or just above it, have done fantastic. And that really, the cutoff line area is the spot to watch right now. But congratulations, Tywis Holman. Here's the rest of your top 28. Man, it looks like Will Parrish was able to finish above Madison Talbot by 1 position. Not sure if he's going to be able to get that that 39th spot back in points, but we'll see how that goes. Most likely not. And then here's the rest of the field. Lauren Martinez, an absolute just rough day, but when we want to talk about rough days, Nathan Stapleton, like I said earlier, 11th in points, moved up 8 positions. Tied with Ozkin for the most positions, who finished 3rd today. Just 6 laps to go, or I guess 7. I'll say 6 laps to go. Blows an engine. Just, I know it says ignition, but I saw smoke coming from the engine, so that's what I'm going to call it. Just, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. So we'll see how the points play out. We do have 1 race left, so definitely, if you're going to choose a race to shine, that will be it. So I want to thank you so very much for watching. Your points will be right after this. Thank you for joining me, and see you at Daytona.